spoken. Don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul. I'll be there.
Okay, folks, so I ain't gonna lie, I'm a bit exhausted after the 2 weeks of the duck bomb that we just recently got from Disney for DuckTales. In between work and DuckTales and all that, I'm going to watch MLP and just relax a little bit. The last episode we had, I didn't personally care for it as much. I know some of y'all liked it, and that's cool because, you know what, a world full of opinions that are all the same would be really, really boring. So, yeah, I'm just going to sit back, relax, and I don't know how long I'm going to be able to relax for after I watch this, but for the most part, I'm going to relax the rest of this weekend. So, with that said, it is that time. I don't know of much of anything else that I could say before this episode. I know I normally speak like, 2, 3 to 4 minutes sometimes before episodes, but I literally just do not have much to say about anything. Well, wait. I do know the title. I believe the title is Frenemies, which does tell me, I don't know for sure if that's the title, but I believe it is. And if that's right, that does tell me that we have something to do with either, friends that are not really friends. They're just they're enemies with one another just to, I don't know. Frenemies is a weird title. I'd like to think that it's something to do with the villains. And I'm hoping it is. I just ain't quite sure because I know how these titles can work sometimes. Sometimes these titles will be there just to throw us off sometimes. And I'm thinking maybe like Rarity might be being on friendly terms with a competitor, or Twilight, I don't know, something along that lines with Rarity. Other than that though, yeah, I'm just hoping for a good episode. That's all I can say. Yeah, headphones are going on. I don't have much else to say, so it is that time. It's time for the family out in the living room to wonder what in the world I'm talking about while I'm watching these episodes, because they don't have the episode with them in front of them so they can hear why I'm saying what I'm saying. So, yeah, 3, 2, 1, and play. Rogar, I can tell by the daggone temple thingamajigger there.
I don't want to tattle on my good friend Tyrig, but you might like to know he left food out. Again.
I'll deal with it when I'm done.
Okay, so what is this about?
Trust anything that nosy little Pegasus says.
I don't trust anything any of you say. I suggest the three of you come to some kind of accord.
Frenemies. Enemies who need to become friends.
Only then can we accomplish what you so greatly desire.
Okay, so Rogar wants you three to start working together and getting along.
An inspirational banner. When Grogar sees this, he'll realize
by
there's no
Michael
way he could survive without
Boggle.
me.
How do you think I'm doing? I'm ready to exact my revenge! See what I mean?
Being cooped
Yeah,
up with
but do you
nothing
want
to
to
do is
exact
the
your revenge on
worst.
Twilight or Starlight? Because you haven't mentioned Starlight in forever.
Grogar left me in charge. There'll be cupcakes. Grogar wants us to work together to defeat our enemies. Which means we need
That's
to
one way to
trust
get
each
them
other.
together.
This is why Grogar left me in charge.
No, he didn't!
Wait, are we seriously getting a song?
I think I know a way that we can grow. Time to try something new, something better.
Please. No thanks, no way. I feel the need to say I'm smarter, stronger, and I don't need you to.
This song has kind of an MLP feel to Scar's Be Prepared. Wow, this, it does really have a be prepared feel to it. It's as if it's got that MLP spin to it. I know I've said that twice now, but it's good.
Once we have a better way to be bad. We've got a better way to be bad.
And T-Rex really striking a pose there, isn't he?
Enough! Against this item, those ponies won't stand a chance.
I have come close to
Okay, so
ruling
we ain't
Equestria
even getting none of the main
several
six
times.
in this one.
Perhaps I should be the
I
one
like
to
that
lead us.
idea, because honestly, we need a change from, you know, always having stories with Twilight and the rest of the main six.
I could feel it flowing through my body as I grew. Thousands of moons ago, the self-righteous Gusty the Great, unable
Gusty
to
the Great, huh?
face, stole my bewitching bell.
Okay, I know
Containing much of my
y'all
own
actually
magic.
pay more attention to
The bell
G1 than
cannot
I
be
do.
destroyed. So Gusty
So,
hid it in a place
is
it
this
has taken me
actually what they
millennia to
did
discover. An enchanted
in
tree
G1
high
to
atop
defeat
Mount
Grogar?
Evergrowth, protected by magical winds.
Retrieve Grogar's bell.
Together! I drew up a detailed plan with several visual aids to show how we can...
It is literally like Cozy
each
Glow
other
is
and
the
do it alone.
only one
Maybe when
who's
I'm
trying to
waiting for them
work
at the top,
together.
then they'll appreciate me.
Oh, there's our Cozy
Good
Glow
sir,
that we know.
I'm just a poor lost pony looking for help.
Oh, don't fret, little filly. Oh, Rusty Bucket here at your service.
Rusty
I'm
Bucket.
so glad I found you. I need help getting to the top of the mountain.
No can do, ma'am.
Why not?
There we go.
So loud. Real friend wouldn't ask me to do something I'm not supposed to do. Says so right here in the Journal of Friendship, written by Twilight
Oh,
Sparkle and her
gosh.
friends.
Are you kidding me? Shh. I didn't want to be friends anyway.
Oh,
That pony seems so dejected.
I tried being nice.
shh. Now just calm down there, Philly.
He tried to tell her.
It's not funny, T-Rex.
Didn't make it to the top. Surprise, surprise.
You didn't make it to the top either.
Yeah, but he didn't really try.
to.
Exactly.
I decided to let
Man, he
you
is
face the
quite
danger.
efficient
Take what
building
you
that
learn
lawn chair
and
like
use
that.
it to my advantage.
I put up with your I'm smarter than you attitude in Tartarus, but I'm over it.
Wow, these are some weird looking animals,
Quick, it's distracted.
but
Let's
at
go.
the same time, they're seemingly okay. Huh. Well, there's the Chrysalis we know.
I haven't
Stealing
eaten
the
this
love
well
of
in
another.
ages. Discord was really something until friendship ruined him.
You should have seen Twilight's face when her friends appeared in bubbles around me. She was all, another one.
Yeah, until she went all anime on you.
She's
Oh.
I wish I could have seen
Y'all
her
are
face
starting
when I
to
nearly
think about what
erased all
her
the magic
weakness
from
is.
Equestria.
Stress.
Oh, magic was a little excessive, don't you think?
Meh, I think big. Besides, it would have been worth it just to see Twilight and her friends bow down to me.
I made a detailed list of all the ways I
We don't even get
failed.
Twilight's voice in this one.
You know, working with you two may not be the worst thing.
Perhaps.
Do the pathetic princess thing again.
Cozy Glow, I think, has another plan altogether. I'll talk about that after. So them holes in your body actually came in use for something. Oh, Tyrek is quite nimble. Oh. Interesting.
Can you absorb it and make it go away? Would we do that to you?
Yes.
Okay, normally, yes, we would.
I'll give you your magic back.
Do it.
Welcome back, baby! It's not big enough for me.
Maybe not you. Keep it open, or I'll be trapped forever.
Would that be so terrible? My magic!
Nah, he'll give it back. Yeah.
I wasn't sure you were going to give it back.
Neither was I.
But working
Let that
together
shipping
seemed
begin.
smarter than to continue fighting.
When we helped each other, it felt better somehow.
I will not let it get me!
Same.
Obviously.
But Groger said we have to work together.
Grogar is too powerful. Something must be done about that.
Oh.
Let Grogar think we're his loyal servants. In the meantime,
Really?
we'll hatch our own plan.
Ooh, I love a good backstabbing.
After that, we can go back to trying to destroy each other.
Of course.
Whatever you command.
Forget about that old bell. You were right. We're so much more powerful when we work as a team.
Okay. Well, that's a little bit interesting. I wonder what they're going to actually try to do to combat, Grogar and find out how to depower him. Obviously, this is very much hinting at, by the end of the season, at minimum, them three are going to end up being, reformed, and at least Chrysalis is going to end up having a new form. I'm expecting, with this being the last season, I expect Chrysalis to at least get her new form of what she would look like after she's, found the power of friendship and all that good stuff. And Tyrek, I don't know about him. He probably won't have a new form. He'd probably be like Discord and just be, kind of a normal self. Cozy Glow, with her on the other hand, I believe she's got her own little plan going. She wants to make friends. That's literally all she's been about the whole time. She's been trying to find some way of capturing the power of friendship, or the magic of friendship, or just try to find some way of having that. And if she can become friends with these two, maybe she can somehow have that friendship turn into magic for herself. I don't know. That's a very, very loose theory, but that's what she's been doing all the time throughout all last season. That's all her plan was. So, yeah. And as far as Grogar, I'm still not, I still don't get that intimidation factor, even though he did, pin them up against the wall and pretty much had handcuffs against the wall and all that, and said, hey, look, this is just a fraction. Go off and find the other part, rest of my magic. I don't still feel that intimidation from him. Granted, yeah, he's powerful and all this stuff, but he just doesn't have that quality of an intimidation factor. See, in the beginning with Chrysalis in Season 2, she had an intimidation factor. I thought maybe she could possibly win. Let's see. Tyrek, he didn't really have much of an intimidation factor, but it took Twilight getting the powers of the other unicorn princesses just to defeat him. So there's obviously something there. As far as Cozy Glow, of course, she was never intimidating. She's just a little, filly who's just trying to get the power, some power. So, yeah. It was a fun episode, though. At least we got something besides Twilight, the main six, and all that stuff. We got something going back and letting us know, hey, this is what they're doing, this is what they're trying to do, all that stuff. And, I mean, I liked the episode. It wasn't the greatest, it wasn't the worst. It kind of had that Saturday morning cartoon feel to it again, kind of like what last season had, season 7, episode 13, when Chrysalis tried to make the Mean Six. That had a Saturday morning cartoon feel to it. And this kind of had that same kind of Saturday morning cartoon feel as well. So that's why I liked it. I like to get back to the basics of cartoons and just kind of laugh and have a good time. It doesn't always have to be something so serious that there's like 5 underlying plot points and this and that. I don't mind a slice of life episode cartoon sometimes. That's what Steven Universe was a lot of times. Regardless of what people tell me, yes, there is a lot of filler in Steven Universe. There was a lot of filler in Star Versus. There was a lot of just, slice of life episodes. I don't mind those too much when they're good. Like Star versus Forces of Evil, when they had that one, Banana Magic? No. Benagic Nana? I don't know. Y'all know which one I'm talking about if y'all watch Star versus the Forces of Evil. It was one of them terrible episodes on first viewing. But then when you go back and re-watch that episode, it was the Benagic incident. That's what that episode was called on Star versus. When you go back and actually watch that episode, though, that episode was just a fun, sit back and enjoy the ride episode. It wasn't you have to sit down, absorb it, focus, and all this stuff. We need those kind of episodes. I know that was a long ramble, but we need those kind of episodes. So, I am completely done. It is now time for me to go up to the living room, finish my evening out there with them, maybe put this video together. I have no idea. Other than that, though, y'all know the drill from here. It is time for me to do my normal outro, and that means hit that like, tickle to subscribe, don't be texting and driving, as Mr. Rogers always says.
And I like you as you are, I do.